Hey, it's Katina from The Curvy Chick Losing It and The Curvy Chick at Etsy here with a quick video. Here I'm going to show you how to sub on a 20-ounce tumbler. What I have here is some 91% alcohol. I'm going to spray a little bit on a paper towel and just wipe it. My heat press is turned on so that the alcohol can dry quickly. So what I'm doing is I'm wiping the tumbler off good. And as you see, I have my design already cut out and ready to go. So I'm just making sure that there's no dirt or lint or anything on the tumbler because it will show up. Here is some shrink wrap that I ordered from Cups of Steel, and that's cupsofsteel.com. I have my heat gun, and I also have my heat transfer tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my tumbler on the center of the design. And then I'm going to make sure that my tops and bottoms are lined up. And with this design, sometimes it's hard to line it up, but you can see the design through the paper. So you just want to pull that design really, really tight and make sure that the design is lined up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and tape up the tumbler. And I'm just going to tape it tightly on the seam to make sure that we don't get any air underneath our sublimation paper. You see what happens when you don't use heat-resistant gloves? Yeah, I burned my hand on the heat press while I was doing a shirt just minutes earlier. That's why it's still greasy. But hey, when you got work to do, you get it done. So. And you see how you can kind of see that the design lines up with the other side of the paper? That way your tumbler will appear seamless. So now that I've done the seam, I'm going to go ahead and tape up the bottom because I don't want any air to seep in through the bottom. So here I'm just going to apply one little piece at a time. Normally what I do is I just take the tape and go all the way around it, one big piece. I'll show you that when I do the top. So I'm just taping up the bottom, and you want to make sure that your paper is on your tumbler tight, because if you get one little spot where you get an air pocket, it's going to ruin your whole cup. So go ahead and press that tape down really, really good all the way around. Make sure there's no way air can get in there. So I got it taped down pretty tight, I think. So now I'm going to tape the top because we don't want any air to get in there. Even though we're using the shrink wrap, air can still get in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab one big piece of tape here, start at the bottom, and just roll it around. Now, if you don't have shrink wrap, you can also use freezer tape. Freezer tape, you have to wrap it all the way around the cup completely. So now I'm going to go ahead and seal the top. And then we're going to go ahead and put it in the shrink wrap and heat it up. Now, depends on your convection oven. I'm going to put this one in for 7 minutes, turning at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And the temperature is 400 degrees. Now, some people will do 6 without turning. I want to turn because I want to make sure that I get even coverage. I'm just going to leave a little bit of room at the top and the bottom so that the shrink wrap can go ahead and tuck. And I'm going to start at where my seam is. I'm just going to apply heat there. That'll help with your design also. So, and you also want to use some gloves with this because this tumbler can get pretty hot. So what I'm doing is I'm just going back and forth with the heat gun until my shrink wrap is on the tumbler as tight as it can possibly be. So we're almost done here. And when it's completely tight, we're just going to go ahead and pause the video for a second, and we're going to put it in the oven. So we're almost done here. And make sure that if you're in any craft groups, you go ahead and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and like. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the bottom. I don't remember if I said subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And check out my website, thickcurvychicklosingit.com. And I'm on Etsy, Thick Curvy Chick. Here I am back after my tumbler has been baked. So I have my gloves on this time because this is really, really hot. So make sure that you get some heat-resistant gloves. I got these from a sporting goods store. I think I paid like $3 for them. So you can rip most of it off, but I did need to use my X-Acto knife, which needs to be replaced because it's not as sharp as it used to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and tear this completely off. We're going to go ahead and lift that tape up, and we're going to remove that design and see what happens. So this is like the moment that you wait for, and you look at it and it's like, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. This one came out so nice, y'all. Now, mind you, that design is supposed to be silver with the bus on it. And you see how dark the black is. So you know that's not a black and white checkerboard design. It says, you can't scare me. I'm a bus driver. You can't even see the seam on the back of it. That's how good this one came out. Alrighty, so subscribe, like, and share. Y'all have a great day. Oh, also, when you, if you get any tape on the inside, you could just wipe it out with some alcohol or a fingernail polish remover if you have any residue of tape. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.